This is Toby Lewis reporting for Wizard News here in Shelbyville, Kentucky, in the heart of Shelby County. Today we're visiting Red Orchard Park with the reenactment of the Long Run Massacre. This event occurred on September the 13th, 1781, here in Shelby County.
Welcome to our school day. This is the Painted Stone Settlers. We are at Red Orchard Park. Today we will have approximately 700 school kids visit our encampment. We set it up so that there are 22 stations. Each school group coming through can see whatever it is they want, from the Indian camp to the settlers. There's women dyeing, there are spinning, there's a horse that they can interact with. Down in the Indian camp, there's a woman captive who shows them what it was like to have to run the gauntlet. Plenty to see and do. We hope they all have a good time. And then at 11 o'clock, we'll meet at the bleachers and we'll set off the cannon for them and have a little mini reenactment. This is our 18th year, and I'm vice president of the Painted Stone Settlers. I was president for many years, and actually I'm one of the few people that have been here all 18 years. We do have a varied group. Everybody kind of gets into reenacting for different reasons. Some people like the genealogy of it. Some of the gentlemen like the black powder shooting. Whatever brings you to this, it's just a passion for history that makes all of us do what we do, come out here in warm weather, in heavy clothes, and have a good day, and hope that we teach the public, especially Shelby County, a little bit about what their forefathers went through.
It was required to pray, because they had, if you were enlisted man, you only had one uniform. Does this give you a hint? And you had, but the name that they called it, it was a German name, but it ended up being the real thick stuff. Your clothes will get tore up. And it's a sewing kit. This one happens to be an antique sewing kit. And you carry your thread. Those are antler buttons.
And we're here visiting some of the students from Painted Stone Elementary. What's your name?
Jocelyn.
Jocelyn?
Isabella.
Jocelyn and Isabella, we're here, and today you're visiting the Long Run Massacre here at the park, the reenactment of it. What has been your favorite part so far?
Well, we haven't gotten through it all, but we like the weaving baskets. Yeah, we like the weaving baskets.
What attracted you to the weaving baskets? Is it the fact that a long time ago that's the way they actually made stuff, and you're looking back at history and how it was done?
Well, I also like how creative it was. And I like how it's very interesting to see how they made it back then instead of now how they make this stuff.
I agree with you. And do you think that you ladies could have lived at that time period and helped make those type of baskets?
Probably not. Yeah, probably not.
How you doing, sir?
How you doing, guys?
Doing well. How are
Good.
you
How
today?
are you? Absolutely wonderful. What is your part here in the Long Run Massacre?
Sir, we are common gentlemen just trying to make an honest living by going about these fine streets, asking people for their coin. Do you have any coins, sir?
I'm sorry, I'm fresh out right now.
Then what are we doing this for?
Yeah.
Come on now, you're wasting our time.
What are you going to do with the coins that you
It's
collect?
for food, sir, not for rum. It's for rum. Come on now, you really speak be honest with me. No, you're going to ruin a whole lot of things.
What's your name, sir?
White Shaper.
Okay, Wyatt. What has been your favorite part so far? You've been to 4 stations, I understand.
Yes, sir. My favorite part has probably been the station about the weapons that they use in the Revolutionary War, because I really am interested in like the history of wars and stuff like that. So that was really exciting for me. So
Was it the hand tool weapons that they used, or was it the firearms that attracted you more?
firearm.
Okay. And what did you see about the difference between the firearms of that time period versus today?
Well, they're more today. They're more high tech kind of, and they had longer guns.
Okay. And the longer guns actually provided more accuracy.
All right, Brooke, we got to hypnotize you. Look out that way. Shatamatagula, Abistula, Olapaloola. Do you feel any different, yes or no? Y'all see it, the shiny spot right here? It's either a $50 or a silver dollar. Brooke, blow it in the bucket, blow. Look at there, folks. She's already making money. And the bucket has got a hole in the bottom of it. Don't move, Brooke. Look, you know that one back there? Look, here's the nose.
And why would you bring all the students out here from Shelby County Schools today? What's so important about this event?
It's a great historical event, obviously, to understand the history of this local region, but to pull in all the different aspects of culture and history and the Indian and settler nation groups that were here, and for kids to get to see that firsthand is really exciting. We try to bring kids every year to this event.
Well, we see a lot of stations down through here, and a lot of the children have picked out various events that either making clothing or seeing the weapons being made and so forth. What would be your favorite event here?
Oh, so I'm always a fan of the basket making. The lady who does the presentation there makes it very interesting for the kids, and of course the blacksmithing is very neat too. The kids love to see the actual blacksmithing work that happens when the metal gets shaped and formed, and it's not something that these kids often see. So getting them exposed to new experiences and certainly historical, cultural experiences that help them understand how we got to where we are today is important for any child's learning. Sure, fifth grade in particular studies American history, and so at this time frame they're looking at Pioneer Days and those types of things, and so it just fits right in with the curriculum of what they're learning as well. And of course this time of year, as we study things like 9/11 and learn about the American, just historical U.S. history, but then to go back even further and understand pioneer history is important for every student.
Absolutely. And a lot of people have known about Daniel Boone back at that time period, but this is involving a younger sibling named Squire Boone that was actually in this area, and a lot of people don't know that he was actually settled here in Shelby County.
Sure, it's important for kids to know why our community here, Shelbyville, is the way it is. I mean, kids who attend Painted Stone are learning that the Painted Stone settlement was established by Squire Boone and those folks, and for them to see and understand that this matters authentically to me is a great experience for those kids.
Because a wooden fort is no match for a cannon.
Ready? 5. Turn the beat.
Well, we've been going to all these different stations for school, and they're really fun. Like, we got back there to brush a horse, and and right now we're looking at a blacksmith stuff. So it's really fun, and it gets to teach us about like the 1700s and stuff.
Okay.
I'm from Taylorsville.
You're from Taylorsville.
Yeah.
And so your whole school came up here today?
Yeah, well, it's actually gifted and talented.
Uh-huh.
It's like for the really like smart kids, and so we get to come out here, and we're gonna when we get back to school, we're gonna pick one, and we get to make our own booths, and the whole school is gonna come back in the field, and they're gonna see our booths.
Okay. And what school do you attend in Spencer County?
Spencer County Elementary.
Okay. And so do you think you could have lived back in this time period?
I think I could do it.
You
I think
so?
it'd be pretty fun.
Okay. But you wouldn't have air conditioning, and you wouldn't have all the comforts of home.
Yeah, but it'd still be pretty fun.
Okay.
Just how people actually had to like all their resources, how they had to do it.
Simple ways of life.
Yeah.
Okay. You think you could have cooked outside on an open fire?
Yeah.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What school do you all attend?
Crestwood Elementary.
Okay. And what brings you here to this event today?
We're on a field trip.
Okay. And with your field trip, what are you learning about?
We're learning about all the past, everything that's here.
And what attracted you so far inside this event? At all the tents and everything that are set up here, it's set up like a fort back in years ago. What's been your favorite so far?
Probably whenever we found out that people are living here.
Okay. And you see these, and it's getting ready to storm here in a little bit. Do you think that you would have wanted to live back in this time period when you have tents like this and storms are coming in? Would you have lived in that time period? Could you have handled it?
No.
Would it have been scary?
Yes.
Okay. How would you have survived?
I don't know, because it's really hard. It looks like it's really hard.
Okay. What would be one of the important factors of setting up a fort in an area like this? What do you think that you'd have to look for to set up a fort?
Water source,
Okay. Why would you need water?
so you could survive. You need water if you want to live. So.
And do they have that here?
Isn't there a creek back there? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a creek right back there. So they have their water source, and they have fields here that they can plant their crops and so forth in, so they can have food. Think this would be a good area to set up a fort?
Yes.
What has been your favorite event?
I liked the fire starting.
You think you could start a fire?
No.
And what has been yours?
I like the magic one.
Oh, they have a magic booth? I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Did you? Okay. And what attracted you to those events?
Well, it's just they seem kind of fun.